few people that have joined us. Do you want to tell them your funny story when you picked up your prime rib at the meadery, at the butcher?
At the butcher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we go down to this butcher. You know, it's number one butcher, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, oh, you know, let's go to get a prime rib for Thanksgiving. So we go down there. We walk in. It's a little bit on the busy side, not too bad. And this kid, I call him kid, but he was probably in his, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I'd like to get a prime rib, you know, 2-bone prime rib, you know, nothing crazy. The first thing he went and grabbed is this frozen piece of like beef ribs. And he picked it up and he goes, this? I'm like, no, a prime rib, prime rib, you know, I don't know how else to call it.
Everybody calls it a prime rib. Everybody can remember.
And then he's just looking at me like a deer caught in headlights, you know, and then the other guy that's working the counter is like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like they've never heard of a prime rib before. So now I'm getting kind of flustered thinking, am I asking for the wrong thing? Everywhere I ever go, there's always prime ribs, prime rib, prime rib, prime rib. So this old man behind me goes, what are you asking? I said, I'm looking for a prime rib, a 2-bone prime rib. And he goes, well, he's new, so maybe ask for like a roast or something. I'm like, can I get a prime rib roast? And the old man's like, yeah, roast, you know, a rib roast and everything.
Most people traditionally eat on Christmas, but we're trying to get it for Thanksgiving.
That's what the old man said, you know, the stuff that you eat on Christmas and New Year's, you know. So all of a sudden the kid starts grabbing ribeye steaks and he's showing me, like, no. So he finally goes back to the butcher that actually, I'm hoping, has a clue, right?
Yeah.
And the butcher goes, yeah. Well, I can get you one. You know, do you want it, you know, French cut, or butterfly and everything like that? And I'm like, no, just trimmed and I'm going to cut the bone and everything myself.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, all right, it'll be about 20 minutes. So they sell beers there. So we grabbed a couple beers and we sit down. We're waiting and waiting. And then all of a sudden the kid walks up and he says, oh, ready. And he has this little bag. So it's freaking lamb chops in there. And I'm like, no, dude, this is not a prime rib should be like this big, you know? And so he finally clues in and gets a prime rib. But when he gets the prime rib, he wraps it up really fast and everything like that and wants me to cash out really fast. And I'm like, no, open that thing up. I want to actually see if I'm really getting a
We're a little nervous at this point.
If I'm getting a freaking big old pork butt or something like that. So I did get a beautiful prime rib.
Let's zoom in on that. After all that.